Hey, welcome back to Lip and Lookers Fishing. Back here with yet another Tackle Tip Thursday. Tonight I'm going to show you guys how to tie a very simple yet very effective bass fishing rig. It's called the Texas rig. Many of you may know how to do it. This may seem like child's play to you. There's a lot of people out there that, when I go fishing with young kids and even middle-aged adults, they're like, how'd you rig that? So I figured tonight, why not just do an easy rig, show everybody how I do it. May not necessarily be how you do it, but we'll get into it and we'll get her tied up and show you how I fix my plastic onto the hook. Alright, so for this rig, you can rig it a couple different ways. You can either rig it weightless or weighted. Tonight, I'm choosing to rig it weighted. And I'm going to use crawfish pattern for my trailer. So first thing you're going to want to do for weighted, so you've got your fishing line coming off the end of your fishing rod. Use a bullet sinker. You just pass that through the pointy end, just like that. Then tie your hook on using whichever hook, whichever knot you prefer to use. Tonight I'm just going to do a simple clinch knot for demonstration. Wrap that 5 times. Pass it through the loop at the bottom and then just pull it tight. And then it'll look a lot like that. Nice little tight knot. So then you got your weight on there, and your weight's going to come down, sit on top of your hook just like that. So when you're hooking your plastic, doesn't really matter which way you go with this one. It's bicolored. So you're going to come in through the end, you're going to come down about 1/4 of an inch, and you're going to bring the hook back out. Just like that. Follow that all the way up and run that through to the shank of your hook. And then always take and figure out where that curve lines up with the body of your soft plastic. That's going to help you keep this straight, and the key to presentation is to make sure your bait is perfectly straight. So once you get it all up in there, you're going to run that down, find out where the hook point should come out. You're going to pinch your bait, try and line that back up with where you judged it at, so that when you're done, your bait is nice and perfectly straight. So by the time you're all said and done, your weight should sit down on top of it just like that. Now the way I've got it rigged tonight, this weight will slide up and down the line. A lot of times I will peg that weight with a bobber stop. That'll keep that from floating up and down. Sometimes I like to have just a little bit of movement. Just a little bit of movement going back and forth will create noise. Noise attracts attention. But if I'm in a place where I can get hung up a lot, my weight moving back and forth can get my weight stuck between rocks or limbs or branches on trees. So that there, folks, is the Texas rig. Very simple, yet super effective, because when that comes through the water, that's going to come down like this, and then as you pop it, it's going to pop your bait along the bottom of the pond floor or river floor, riverbed, whatever you seem to be fishing that night. If you like this kind of content and you're not already subscribed, I'd really love it if you would. I've got plenty more content to come. Got a lot of ideas. I'm always looking for new ideas, things to branch out and do that maybe you want to see. And if there is something you want to see me try on the channel, leave me a comment. If you like the video, please smash that thumbs up. And remember, subscribe if you haven't already. So I just want to say God bless each and every one of you. I love you all, and I'll catch you on the next one.